The Yak. Welcome back to another week of The Yak. Big Cat has moved on to Chicago, but we're gonna fucking keep on yakking. We're gonna keep on yakking until we can't anymore. I'm here with Sass. I'm here with Nick. I'm here with KB, and we got the whole booth back. We got TJ Za and Stephen Che's back in the motherfucking building. And Stanko. I'm not gonna forget about Stanko back there. For forgotten hero of the show, but I'm excited for what this next month is going to be of Yak, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to be fun.
You're going to have to stick with us. You know,
yeah.
Things are changing. You guys are obviously very checked out.
You guys have nothing to lose here.
I'm excited to take Sass out on his last episode, get his favorite foods, film it with emotional music.
We got to play the I want over all of our last episodes the "My God is so good" the fucking song, the way that they put the reverb on that and put it in black and white.
Yeah, I want it to freeze frame on you guys with a little blurb of what you went on to do.
Yeah. Like we got arrested or died right after or whatever the fuck happened. It felt like that song should be at the end of a bank heist movie as you're watching the heist go down, as the twist of the movie happens or some shit.
Yeah.
Like the Thomas Crown affair or something. It just such a sweet song.
He was floating around today. I think he had a new one.
He wants to
a new one meaning the same tune but different words slightly.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll
all songs should sound the same.
We'll run any song segment until it starts to suck.
Well beyond it.
Yeah.
And Blattman looks like he's in Vampire Weekend.
Yeah,
go back.
The suburbs.
Huh.
He's fucking crushing it right now. You think you guys can? Oh, of course. Roback.
We'd be nothing without our presenting sponsor, Roback.
Yeah, I thought the Blattman was wearing some Roback. It would look better if he was.
It would look way better if he was. I wouldn't have made a quip. Summer. There's no better way to spend your summer than in Roback clothing, boys and girls. 4-way stretch. It has moisture-wicking fabric. The polos are perfect for a hot summer day. They won't wrinkle while keeping you cool and feeling fresh. But the won't wrinkle is glossed over. You could throw it in your luggage, ball it up for space, pull it out. You're good to wear it.
That's actually a massive point.
It's a massive.
No one talks about that because when you have a shitty wrinkled shirt that you pull out of your luggage and you're trying to go out and look hot in a new town.
I'm just hearing A-Punk as Blattman walks by.
Yeah. I'm just hearing cake.
But yes, use code YAK at roback.com, 20% off. You guys know the drill. RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, hoodies, shorts, and more. You know,
Q-zips.
You know what and more is. The Q-zip.
Q-zips.
Code YAK.
We're talking about the Q-zips. Gotta rock those fucking Q-zips. Yeah, it's just us guys. Just us guys for the time being. Unless you want to bring in other people, KB.
We could. I like this foursome.
Let's preserve the
We have
sanctity of the
week.
foursome.
A lot to
The whole
talk about.
fucking
We have a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I have to leave a little after 2 today. They're showing my apartment.
Yeah.
It's just all boxes. And
That's the fucking worst. Are you already packed up to move and
I've
shit?
been doing a box a day for the past week. So I'm
Damn.
not panicked.
Are you getting rid of a bunch of
Good
shit?
idea.
Throwing away 90% of my shit.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a. I'm not a sentimental guy, but I have a lot of things.
Yeah, you collect you have cool things to put on a shelf and
Yeah, but I don't
memorabilia.
have shelves, so they're just around.
What would help you get rid of your
my
shit
apartment looks like an I Spy book.
more? Yeah, just spotting a
Are
bunch.
you going to keep that theme going in Chicago or try to do a
No.
completely different
I've been on
decor?
Male Living Spaces, the subreddit, and those boys know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, theirs looks very put together.
You need to be like a trillionaire.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
What are some examples?
Don't be someone you're not, though. I think the quirks.
No, I would really like to be
think
someone I'm not. That's
are
actually
part
what
of
I'm
your
trying
brand.
to be.
What's the male living spaces like? Is it a overcrowded?
It's a black accent wall and 4 plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then an Eames chair.
Yeah, you got to get the Eames chair. I'm looking for another fucking chair other than Eames, but that's neither here nor there. What do you think would help you get rid of more shit as you're moving out of your apartment?
Oh no, I think I just accumulate shit as I live there. It's not that I'm buying. I'm not collecting. I'm just getting shit. And
Yeah. But do you just say, are you going through Marie Kondo style and being does this give me joy?
Some of the stuff I just I already filled the box with things of this sort, and it's missed the cut. Toss.
vintage cereal boxes.
I'm not a weed guy, but I have a bong that's a Dragon Ball from Dragon Ball Z. It was tough to get rid of, but it had to go.
Yeah. You
Damn.
have to replace that with your Rick and Morty bong.
Yeah. That's what I got from Maresh for his
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
He's got to respect that.
He left it at the bar.
They're hard to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
There's only like 10 billion left right now. I heard.
Yeah.
There's one Rick and Morty bong out there for every single person on the planet.
I think, yeah.
There's
Every
more
household should have a
Yeah.
Rick and Morty
There's
bong.
more Rick and Morty bongs than there are people on Earth.
They really overestimate it. But glass blowers are a crazy breed.
Yeah.
Dude, I found
They
out.
won.
I found out how many chickens there are in the world this weekend.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even want to know.
Lots.
Let's take a guess.
Off the top, 20 billion.
You're very close.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say 20 billion too.
25 billion. There's 25 billion
Wow.
chickens.
And I knew that going in, but that's I'm still amazed.
Yeah, that's shocking.
You don't see them.
A billion pigs.
How many chickens does an average person eat a year?
If you order, like, you're talking about whole chickens or parts of one chicken?
I guess. Yeah.
Whole chickens.
Well, like, if
How
you
many
just get a box
pounds
of chicken,
chicken
wings.
does a person eat a year?
Off the top,
Off the top, Kyle. Well, I mean, if you buy 12 wings, is that 2 pounds of chicken? A pound of chicken?
do you think the average person eats 100
Probably more.
pounds a year?
I mean, I eat chicken every
Eat
single
chicken
day.
every single day of my life.
Multiple times a day.
So much chicken,
Everything I eat is chicken.
pretty much.
And if there's 6 billion people in the world, we're eating way more than our fair share of chicken. If there's 25 billion chickens, like, we should be eating 5 chickens a year, but we're eating hundreds of chickens
and
a year.
every
Chicken's going to
class
waste.
is eating chicken.
What is that one account that we always make fun of on Twitter? The big
Quick
one.
clips.
No, the one that posts
Really loud?
Daily Loud.
Daily Loud.
Now they're just posting pictures of like hot celebrities, and all like the OnlyFans girls will comment and be like mid is like ugly as shit.
Oh, there's like
I'm
15
way hotter.
18-year-olds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
There's
they
got to just be one.
Yeah,
Well, the thick Zah, did you see that Runway model? What you think?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You beat it?
on that
Did you
button.
beat it up today?
Oh yeah, bro.
We're going crazy for her.
Yeah?
She's something. She's
The milkmen are
something.
saying that's. Or, I don't
She
know.
reminds me. She reminds me. You guys know Coco? You guys know Ice-T?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Coco.
Yeah, she reminds me of young
Coco's,
Coco.
she's like old school, or like, I don't want to call her old, but she's married to Ice-T, so she's probably on the older side.
She was pioneer.
But she was
Pioneer.
Pioneer.
tall glass of milk, thick, whole, something thicker than whole. She's half and half.
Ooh,
She's fucking,
cream.
yeah, she's
Heavy whipping.
Yeah, she's not playing around. But this new one, I don't understand why they like didn't put those people on the runway in the first place.
Right?
I feel like for like the 90s to like
Yeah.
even like now they're like putting like gaunt like fucking bad posture like weirdos with sunken eyes on like the Balenciaga shows and shit like that.
Yeah, they're
And
getting.
it's like
weird.
why was it not her from the beginning?
Zah's head's about to turn into like a train whistle
13.
when he sees this.
$13 for OnlyFans. I almost did it.
13?
I almost did it.
13
but-
months?
Yeah, I've
That's
got a rule.
that's a
no,
commitment.
$13.
Oh, 13 bucks.
13 bucks.
What's your rule?
I've got a rule. $9 or below. $9 below gets it instantly. Anything above 9.
She's a rule breaker.
Hear me out. What if you saw one that was like $100? Like, aren't you curious what's behind
Hell
those
the fuck
doors?
no.
Yeah.
Absolutely fuck no.
But
Well,
that-
what if you held off? Like, what could you save up the $9? Like, what if you held off on one
Budgeting for a
on
little
one
bit.
subscription and then you used that and you're like, all right, now I have $18
Nah,
to spend.
there's just way too much free shit out there. There's way too many beautiful women out there for you to.
So
be
you
going
think you
over
got
to
girls
them.
at the $9 price point that you think are better than this girl at 13?
Supporting small businesses.
So did you choose $9 because it's like still in the single digits? Is it like a psychological thing, or was
Yeah.
it? Did you do like a research study? You're
Nah,
like
exactly that.
$7 to $9 is the best.
Single digits.
Okay.
So there's obviously many women making like they're wealthy due to OnlyFans. But what is the percentage that are making no money?
It can't be. I bet everybody's making
That's
money.
kind of sad.
I don't think anyone's.
That's
making-
sad to
I
be
think there's,
like someone make because there's so many. There has to be a lot making not even like a worth it amount.
There's got to be there's got to be like
There's got to be a
30
woman
people
shaped like
who
a
aren't making a lot
mailbox.
of
Who's
money.
like,
I'm thinking there are millions
The thing is,
on
like,
there that are making
what
like
is their
20
losses? You
20
don't
a
have to
month.
pay to join.
No
There's no
way.
overhead.
Yeah, but I feel like if you do if you have any sort of like promoting skills, I feel like it's got to be pretty easy to rack in like
You're underestimating the
$1,000 a
horniness
month.
of fellas.
I mean, all you got to do is go on these Daily Loud and just go in the comments and be like, "Here's my pussy."
So you think every single one, there's millions of users, are making
Those are actually like
hundreds a month?
So if you see a chick and you're not too into her and it's like $2,
Yeah.
Yep, I'll do it. So here's the thing. So my thing is the rebuild. So I
the
probably
rebuild.
have at any one moment in time I have between 10 to 20 active accounts.
This is all constant.
However, the rebuild ones, the constant ones, there's I have 2 right now.
oh, you have 2 constants, but you have 18.
you can't quit
others.
those. So you can't quit those two.
Yeah. The
Shout 'em out.
one girl, Victoria Ray. So Victoria Ray, amateur girl. I believe she's out in California. She actually
Go
just got a
figure.
new apartment. She's out in California.
Thanks to you.
Oh,
So
pay
you
for that.
like keep up with like
That's
their
your
day-to-day.
Bro, I've been watching her for 3 years.
She claims squatters' rights on her apartment.
So what? In like the middle of when she's like fingering her
No,
pussy, she's like, "By the way, guys, I just moved into a new apartment."
Oh, Zap probably noticed the background.
It's a new set.
It's lighting on her fucking lips.
New
Are
set. I mean,
different.
I've been seeing the same set.
I don't
for
remember
2 years
floor-to-ceiling
straight.
windows.
Why do they all have the middle name of Ray, like nuns that were called Mary in like the 50s and shit like that? They're all Ray, something Ray. And then who's the other one?
Victoria, and right now there's this one girl, Christy. Christy, she's part of this. She's part of this clique that does like a fucking gangbang thing. They were just in Miami. They're called the Hot Wives.
They're on a
She's one of the
tour.
Hot Wives
Do you
out
love
there.
her?
Somewhat.
Do you feel a sense of intimacy, and that's making you beat off harder and come
Victoria,
harder?
yes. Victoria was
Yeah.
COVID.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
was
So
dope,
she.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
she-
you've been with her for the long haul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so how much? So and she's at $9 a month.
Yeah, $9.
So $9 over what are we like 30 some months in?
3 years.
3 years, 36 months in. So you're like $3,300 in on her.
That's
So that's like a month of rent,
That's
or like maybe
She's-
half a
she's
month.
a Spotify.
Not including
I think
the
Spotify's nine-
specials.
nine.
She's dropped about like 3 or 4 specials.
Specials.
Yeah.
It's like fully loaded. Dude.
Yeah.
She has a roving pack of bras that she goes city to city with.
It's like,
doing
guys, I've been
gangbangs.
working on this material for over a year.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for my special. I'm gonna go 4 or 5 years before I do a special.
I think I'm done. I'm sounding like
Her
corny
first one,
women in
she wasn't
America.
ready for it. It wasn't ironed out.
Che, you hated Oppenheimer.
late. Oh yeah.
I didn't hate it. I really disliked the last like hour 15. It was just so long. I didn't know I was signing up for like. People are saying it's not a courtroom case, but essentially like the final 2 courtroom cases, like the kangaroo court and then the.
There was
Whatever
nudity
that-
though, right?
There were some boobs. The guy just fucked other dudes' wives. What an asshole.
Did you get hard?
Oh, he also
No.
made the nuclear bomb.
Oh no,
Yeah.
He
this guy was a philanderer.
yeah, but no, you don't get it. He ruined people's lives.
At least they lived.
Yeah, I mean, it
survived
weren't turned
nuclear
into an
holocaust.
outline.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very interesting story for about 2 hours, and then the last hour I thought was pretty
I
bad.
haven't seen it yet.
I want to see it.
I thought Chief had a review that was pretty spot on. That was like it was 2 movies mashed into one.
I watched Jarhead, which I've already
Fire.
seen, and I watched not The Shining. I watched Sinister, which I've already seen. I watched both those yesterday. Sinister is a fucking scary ass
And
movie.
you're living alone, dude. Were you jumping up at every sound in your
Oh, dude,
apartment?
I was closing my eyes for a good bit of it.
You closed your eyes.
I do the
You're an
pillow.
adult now.
I do the
Yeah.
pillow
Stop
in
that.
my face.
I closed my eyes.
I could see you
hard.
like go.
Oh, I was doing that big time. Yeah, like this. And you can kind of see through the cracks.
I would love to
Yeah.
see you from the street level, like with your blanket up next
Yeah.
to your face, closing your eyes.
I love horror. I watch a lot of horror movies.
Oh, I can't.
Fucking
I
hate.
love 'em.
No, I don't hate.
I just have nightmares.
They're so good.
See, It Follows.
Yeah, that
It's
movie.
a good one. That's it. That spooked me.
Good
I didn't think
soundtrack.
that movie was.
Didn't?
No.
What
I
was
thought it was good, but then you like. I was talking about this with like Owen the other day, and I was saying that I feel like every time that I look up like an explanation of a movie, it like ruins the movie because then you find out that movie's about like abuse or some shit.
Yeah,
and,
like
that
the
kind of
Babadook was like postpartum depression.
Yeah, like that. Well, that just changed
I
the
just wanted a
entire
big
movie.
scary
yeah.
guy in a suit.
yeah. I thought it was just scary.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was about fucking sexual abuse.
You guys ever watch movies specifically to get nightmares?
Fuck, absolutely not. And I think if you do that, you should be checked in
What
somewhere.
is that about?
Well, no. I mean, how
nobody
often?
feels like having a night.
Yeah, what?
I want to be woken up in the middle of my restful sleep.
That's
horrified.
such a shitty part of life, is that nightmares exist.
I mean, they exist, but like, how often are you getting nightmares in your daily life?
I had a nightmare recently for the first time in a while.
Right.
Crave a nightmare?
Well, once in a while, it's nice to feel something other than like, you gotta have some sour to realize how good you got it.
But I think that's the whole point of like watching a horror movie. I don't want that to then affect my after the movie ends.
I mean,
And I know
you're
the
enough
horror
of a-
movie's not real. I think it's actually happening to me.
Yeah.
And you can also like have good dreams. I had a dream
wow.
last night that I was a football player playing football, like in a fucking game. Like, wouldn't you much rather that than fucking something be really spooky?
Well, yeah, I have great dreams all the time.
I know. There's no doubt in my mind
No
you
doubt
have
in my
like a
mind.
fucking
You must have the best dreams.
conveyor
ever.
belt of just like flying, coming, and like smelling roses.
I mean, yeah, I have some good dreams, but it's nice to have like a bad dream once in a while.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
No, it's
I had
not.
a bad dream the other day. Woke up at 3 a.m. Horrified. Fell back asleep. Woke up at 5. I have this weird thing. It actually brought me back to like my childhood. I had this weird thought process in my head that like nothing bad could happen to me after 4 a.m. So like once the clock struck 5, I was like, all right, it's the morning. I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
4 a.m.
getting
is the
light out.
worst.
I got a hotel
3 to
this
4.
weekend.
3 to 4 is bad.
Just for like a change of scenery. I stayed at the Hotel Chelsea. That's
Little
where,
staycation.
Rich in
that's
history.
where Arthur C. Clarke wrote 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I got a room there and I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey there.
Oh, that's fun.
So sick.
And, horrible nightmares all night. I think
Is
it was just a change of bed.
Is that movie? It all takes place in outer space.
No, it starts off like at the beginning of Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
That hotel is also where Sid Vicious killed Nancy.
Oh shit.
Damn. So it's historic as hell. Can you go to these actual rooms and you?
I don't know. I was just there for one night. I ate there and watched the movie.
How was the food?
It was Spanish. I had paella.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I had sausage.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
Oh, how was
Damn it.
Drake?
Did we talked about
Mentally, I'm still there.
You
Oh,
went
you
to Drake last night.
Shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I like what Drake likes.
I
I couldn't
couldn't.
know that you
I
I didn't even
couldn't.
realize that you had that shirt on.
I couldn't. Like put myself up to buy that shirt. I couldn't convince
It's the
myself.
worst shirt of all time.
Yeah.
We're just like, how much was it? Like $10 from a scalper? I was like, no, this was $50. This is actual Drake.
In the
bro.
stadium.
And I think the back of it just has like a silhouette of him golfing or something.
That's so nuts. But
Did he stop the show for you and make everybody hug a stranger?
Yes.
Oh no!
Yes.
Come on.
He did
Dude
church
turned
style.
around and was this dude turned around and he was like, come here. I was like, man, I hugged this guy I didn't know.
We were the only white people in our section though, so it was just like felt great getting dapped up by a bunch of black bros. It's fucking incredible.
Would love to see that on OnlyFans.
If getting dapped up,
That is
dapped.
Dapped. Gotta see you on Dapped.
But at MSG, I know you were just dapping white bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it white heavy?
Yeah.
I was 21. Did he hold up his end?
I don't like either. Dude, he had like a giant sperm cell drone.
Yeah, that
Saw
shit's
footage
so
of that.
crazy. I can't believe it. That guy's a nut.
And then he was just like, let's turn it into the club. I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to sip some tequila. Let's all dance.
Yeah, he did that.
That makes so much
He's
sense.
like sipping tequila.
Drake is so fucking
He's
funny.
the man.
I love him so much.
Did you see when he found the?
Yeah, dude,
here's
he
the
has that
sperm.
big sperm cell.
Yeah.
This shit was awesome.
I don't mind.
And then the whole stage is sperm.
Did you see the video of him catching the girl's bra? And
Yeah.
he's like, 32G. Find this woman immediately. Dying, bro. That's so.
I decided to
fucking
quit vaping because I saw that video of him talking shit on
funny. It was
vaping.
the show I was at.
Yeah. What was that place called?
Barclays.
What is it?
Barclays.
Barclays?
Barclays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, y'all are not trying to get me to vape at the Barclays. He's like, I am.
That's why you
not.
went out and bought
He's
some
like-
Rogues.
Yeah, instantly, right away. So I was fishing this weekend, and I fell into the water, like bad, like deep. It was
does that
it was one of the more like mortifying.
There's only like a couple ways you could fall into
Fell
water.
in the water bad.
So I was like, I pulled up to this like river, the Chattahoochee, and
Were you
song.
Dolo?
what?
Was it just you?
Yeah, and
You soloed the Chattahoochee?
I did. there was a lot of like families and stuff there. This beach area, but there's like a long ass trails both ways of the beach. So I went down the right side because that's to say that everyone was walking, and I found like an opening and I fished there for a little bit, didn't catch anything. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the left side, see how that is, because the current was really strong on the right side, and it looked like it calmed down more when you got further down on the left side.
Fish like a calmer current.
I don't know. It was just harder to fish because the lure kept on getting dragged with the current.
It's more still, maybe.
Yeah, and I go down to the left side. Clearly no one goes on that part of the path. It's like the trail is like this thin, I find like an opening, and it's very muddy and steep.
Classic
And
Chinese.
I kind of like set my feet up, and I was like, this should be fine. I was like, I don't think I'll just cast a couple times here.
What shoes were you wearing?
I was wearing my Hey Dudes, and and my first cast in, I slip on my ass, slide directly into the water up to like here in the water.
That is bad. Yeah.
Yeah. And
You lose the Hey Dudes?
No, the Hey
Those
Dudes
are going to be preserved like a
gonna
woolly
reek,
mammoth.
yeah.
Yeah, the Hey Dudes are
Gonna
good.
look like a trilobite.
They're all covered in mud though. I have them in a bag in my duffel bag right now, like in a plastic bag.
They're done for, dude.
Then I couldn't get out of the water.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because it was so steep and so muddy. So I was like trying to push myself back up.
Were you panicking?
Oh yeah, big time. I was splashing around.
You're like kicking but
Dude.
getting deeper in the mud.
No, like literally, I couldn't stand up because it was so steep, and then I couldn't like push myself up, so I had to roll around onto my stomach, and I'm like trying to like grab onto the mud and pull myself. I keep slipping back into the water. So it went on for like 5 minutes, and then eventually I like moved down further, and I like grabbed onto like a root of like a plant, like a bush or some shit, and I had to like pull myself out of the water. And then I got out, dude, and I was like I had like this thick of a layer of mud on my ass, and I'm just like scooping it off and throwing it on the ground.
It's like a country song. Getting
Way down home.
It was wild.
so they're actually their country stars are just like from Atlanta.
They're from like Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
That is country.
That's country.
Or then they're like from wherever the fuck Taylor Swift is from, like Reading.
I always thought she was from like Massachusetts.
He is from Reading.
Reading.
Barkley.
Yeah. Then I had to walk back and
Wait,
see all
but
the
did you-
families.
Were you covered in mud when you took this? Yeah.
There's you can see the mud on my shirt and my hat. That's from the splashing.
But so afterwards,
I wiped my see like it's on my arms. I took the water.
What were you trying to catch with that bait?
That's
What do you mean?
What type of
It's a
fish were you
Swedish
trying
fish.
to catch with that
Those
bait?
are just like little gooey worms, little worms.
that's what he caught. That's not the bait.
Oh. All right, Playboy.
Fuck you,
That ain't bad.
That's one fish stick. Are we eating good tonight?
Dude,
Who's coming with? Who's
it's one
coming
of
to
those
the
things
fire?
like in a cartoon they'd throw it up and eat it in one bite.
I know. Okay, I didn't say I was catching fucking sharks out there.